Hey everybody, it's me, Remy the comic book poser, and I'm here today to welcome you to Enter the Poserverse. It's Christmas time, which means it's time to see what's in this year's collectible swap 18, 17, 15, I don't know what number it is, but it's been a lot. So, to see what kind of goodies, and more importantly, who got me and who I need to say thank you to, you'll check it out after this.
You've got mail.
All right, so as great philosopher Aaron Lewis once said, no, not that. Let's try again. No. One more time. That's it. It's been a while. So I've been busy with finishing my master's. Many of you know that I have moved from teaching high school to middle school. So I've been dealing with all kinds of new stuff. Hopefully, you'll get to see more of my shenanigans in the future. But I'm not going to talk about that today. So, as always, we'll say thank you to everybody who orchestrated this ahead of time. Thanks to Mama J, who created this many, many moons ago. Thanks to Caitlyn. Thanks to Dave. Thanks to, I think, Brandy made the thumbnail. And the people who ran the Instagram chats that I don't pay that much attention to because I am bad at social media, as many of you know. So the goal of these boxes were to have a couple of items off of the wish list that we all put together on Elfster. It was to have, Christmassy things, and then there's a gag gift in here. So the ho-ho gift is my take on a gift tag. So let's get it off the inside of the box. Here is Santa's magic key. It will not work for you or me. Leave it out on Christmas Eve, and on Christmas morning you will see all the presents Santa left underneath your Christmas tree. So it's Santa's magic key. Nice. I'll take it. So in here, we've got all kinds of glitter. I think that's other parts of the gag gift that I'm going to get glitter all over me. But the boxes got some little festive felt decorations and things like that on the inside. Some little tiny ornament balls that I'm going to be picking up for years because it's a mess down here, as it always is. So we've got our note that says, open me last. So we'll open that just before we check out what's in this second package. All right, so we got something with a bell on a little bag. We got some candies. We got a gag gift. And then I don't think these are labeled, so we will all stick them out. But I like the theme wrapping paper. I was not good. I just found whatever random wrapping paper we had in the house and used that. So let's go with this first. I'm going to guess that this might be our Christmas ornament. That was one of the things that we were told to put in the bag, and I've gotten pretty cool ornaments over the years. That I've got some Michigan ornaments from the year that I had, who had me? Geek Mama Geek Meets Eats. We got some beads and a bell. I can still hear it, which means I still believe. And then we've got looks of dragons. Whoa! All right, so I am, in the midst of my midlife crisis. In addition to all of the toys and things like that, I did spend an absurd amount of time watching, playing, listening to, engaging in all things Dungeons and Dragons. So hell yeah, we got badass red dragon, which I'm recording this the day after Thanksgiving. We're putting up our Christmas tree tomorrow, so I'll make sure to try and get a picture of this baddie on the tree. But I love it. This is definitely where I'm at now, and I say D&D is my midlife crisis, because you would think that, you know, you can just look at me and go, this guy probably plays a lot of role-playing games, and it wasn't something I discovered until I was 40. I was too much into Magic the Gathering, like I'm the other kind of fat nerd. All right, here in our Avengers pop, we've got... Oh, shit. So I'm also, speaking of my childhood, I'm collecting a lot of the cartoon things that I was into. So here is an autographed Samurai Jack pop. That is really, really cool. It's the Armored Jack. That's awesome. That's a banger to open up after the ornament. All right, let's go with this. This feels peaked. It sounds a little Lego-y, which I'm also in love with that phase. And you might see eventually pop up. Toby has been loving Legos and has been recording Lego videos on his Kindle, and it's like, can we put this on the channel? So you might see those pop up at some times. We've got, oh, this is really cool. Some Thor, Love and Thunder. I'll take it out of the bag. Oh, that's really cool. So if you didn't know, I'm a huge Thor fan. That I think it's right up here is all of my Thor pop collectibles with some of the pop comic covers. I've got over in my pile of slabs that I need to find a way to display. I've got an early appearance of Thor that I can afford. Not the first one that I'm going to have to like sell a kidney and or a child to be able to get that. But then I've also got the What If Jane picked up the hammer, kind of the first appearance of the Thor that becomes Mighty Thor, from that idea of what if she could wield the hammer. All right, so let's go with the Stink Stank Stunk Gag Gift, and I'm going to see if I can save this sticker, because I've always called my youngest Charlie Stink for some reason, and he likes the idea. The only time he likes hearing stink is in the song from The Grinch, so that's funny. We've got all right, all kinds of things. So we got some French fry air freshener. That's funny because I also put an air freshener in my box, I think. We've got a metal straw with the cleaning implements and a cup that says, "Don't hate me because I'm beautiful." That almost looks like me. And, ate me. And on the inside, we've got some Jelly Bellies, and I'm gonna guess that these might be some Bean Boozled ones. We'll see. That one tastes like coffee. Maybe the person who has me is quite humane, but we've got that, and I think it's just tissue paper in the bottom. So in a minute, I'll finish chewing and try another one. But we also have a bag of Christmas candy. So we've got nice. Some Warheads Gummy Holiday Mix. These are going to go in my backpack. I don't know if you knew this about me, but I've got some anxiety. And one of the things that they tell you is that you should have some warheads or some super sour candy off to the side in case you have a panic attack and your medication or whatever you do, your coping mechanism doesn't work. Super sour candy is amazing for that because it shocks the crap out of your brain and your brain stops panicking on whatever you are fixated on, and it focuses on the sour because it knows there's going to be an endorphin release and some sweet that comes after the fact. I also really love this Wily Wallaby licorice. So the apple one's really, really good. But in my licorice phase, I ordered a big old sampler of that off of Amazon, which is also one of the reasons why I am the fat. All right. What do we got here? Oh, I see a T for teen. Oh, hell yeah. So, is this a book or is this that? Okay, so I had this on my wish list, and I know my wife is going to make so much fun of me when she sees it. So I'm also really heavily into playing a lot of World of Warcraft right now, because the new expansion is amazing. The 20th anniversary of World of Warcraft is going on right now, and it's also the 30th anniversary of the launch of the original Warcraft game. So what this is a set of posters that are the covers of all of the different expansion sets. So there's Wrath of the Lich King. This was just around where I started that I came in on the tail end of Burning Crusade. So around 2006, 2007, Battle for Azeroth. Oh, there's Burning Crusade with Illidan and the Burning Legion. Warlords of Draenor. That one was okay. Shadowlands. I stopped playing because, I had an extra kid around then. Cataclysm, which set the world on flame. Oh, Burning Crusade Classic. I didn't know that some of the classic ones were in there. Good old Vanilla WoW. Legion, which I also loved. And there we are back at the beginning. So this was one of the items that was on the wish list because I'm way back into playing more WoW now that my kids are a little bit more, can be self-sustainable, can let daddy have some game time while they have some game time. That I'm enjoying it, and that's going to be fun to put up. All right, let's try another bean. I don't know what that is, but it's awful. That one tastes like my depression. There's a little bit of sugar and sweetness on the outside. I still can't name that flavor. First one, definitely coffee. This one, very sad. All right, we got a pouch. We have this other box, and then we have our open last to see who had me. So in here, in our pouch, we have another little time bag. I'm going to have that gross flavor in my mouth forever. All right. It was not a phase, y'all. We got all kinds of little pop punky emo pins. So we got some Panic at the Disco, some My Chemical Romance, some Fall Out Boy. That, what is that? Avenged Sevenfold. So we got a little bit of everything. And I'm starting to cover my alternate backpacking pins because my first one has way too much room. And there are some days where I take a different backpack to school if I have less crap to carry with me because I'm old and my back hurts. So that's awesome. And there's nothing better than terrorizing most of my middle schoolers with an emo and pop punk playlist that if I remember, I'll share the two that I terrorize them with the most in the description of the video, where you'll find all of the participating channels and whatnot listed below. But it's fun to see which kids absolutely hate it, and then which of my, you know, emo-y, scene-y kids, but the Generation Alpha version, get into it, and they're like, who's that? Ooh, have you heard this? And then I'll get the new version of recommendations for that. All right. Are we taped? We are. So I'm gonna be careful with the box. It definitely looks something postery. Oh shit. It's an original comic print from the 30s. The Nebs. Oh man. That's really, really cool. And for as much as we've all seen stuff get terrorized by the mail, it's just a little tiny bend in the frame that both whomever packaged this and the postal service were good to this as they wave goodbye to a goose or a duck named Adolf. Oh man, that's amazing. That's definitely frame worthy. That's really cool. All right. So let's see who put together this amazing collection of all things that I love. A Christmas poem. If a jolly fat man who is laughing away flies above you while driving a miniature sleigh with 8 tiny reindeer to pull him along, then face it. Your eggnog's a little too strong. Have a merry one. Ooh, we also have a poem on the inside. The season has come, no need to be glum. All your presents have been revealed. There's only one thing left that needs to be revealed. Play the drum. See if I remember to put a drum sound effect in. Your secret Santa is Yvette, beauty makeup OX. That's awesome. I'm very excited about this box. Like I said, you hit all of my kind of nerdy passions with the Legos, the Warcraft. That Samurai Jack Pop is an absolute banger. Thank you so much. And I'm definitely going to enjoy taking this with me to school. This might be my everywhere I go cup that I'll just be like, my awesome internet friends got it for me. And I want to eat another one of these because I'm terrified. Or I feel obligated as the gag, but I'm terrified. So here we go. That one was even worse than the last one. These bean boozles are mean, and I now feel bad for sending one to somebody, but who knows? Maybe I'll eat a bean a day and see if I come across some of the really gross flavors that people talk about, like earwax and vomit. Maybe that's the one that I ate that was like, that's my depression, and you never know. But thank you for the awesome gifts. Thank you for everybody who sent stuff, who organized the swap, everybody who participated in the swap. Make sure you watch all the videos. Go give everybody some likes and some thumbs up. And pay attention to things that I maybe might try doing again in January when my life becomes slightly less insane. But happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Joyous Festivus. You know, happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, anything that you celebrate or don't. As always, y'all, thanks for stopping by. And have a good one.
You've got mail.